you're a Dragon Prince fan, I highly recommend you stay because Act 3 is definitely going to happen. First up, a backstory. There are three major minds in the production of The Dragon Prince. There's Aaron Hayes, who is the predominant writer of Avatar The Last Airbender. There's Justin Roiland, who was a massive help and producer and director, I believe, for a lot of the shorts for League of Legends, the Uncharted games, and is the chief creative officer behind the show. Then there's Velag Spangberg. I'm so sorry for butchering that wrong. Who is the director and exclusive producer of the show. And it ran for 7 seasons over 2 arcs on Netflix. But unfortunately, the Netflix deal is up. Though they wanted to carry on that deal going into Act 3, but Netflix dropped the ball, as you could imagine. So 17 hours ago, they released a new little trailer for the introduction of Act 3, with Zim and Ezrin being significantly older now than they were on the show, with the main idea of starting a Kickstarter to try and get the entire story finished. It was fully funded in 5 hours and has more than doubled its goal. And as you can see here, it has 2,000 backers. That's fucking insane. Legitimately ludicrous. But I'm happy about this. I love this show. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't love this show. Anyway, the premise of the Act 3 is titled The Dragon King, which is going to be a standalone story following predominantly Ezrin and Zim. As, let's be honest, the first 2 major sagas is a Callum story. Everybody on the team basically wanted to start off the show by jumping just straight into this shit. There's a lot of rumors going around by the people who have joined the Kickstarter saying they want to make the show a little bit more adult-themed in comparison to the previous seasons, which had to deal with a lot of kids initially. So now everybody who is, an adult or a young adult in this case, they can now enter in a bit more serious writing in terms of the adult themes at the very least. But again, this is mostly just to get the show running. They have expedited goals. 250k is not only to get the show going, but to also release a teaser trailer with Rhea and Callum, showing us how the show is going to be going past 7 years and 19 days to be specific. If you are a fan of the show, you should know why. 400k is going to be showing a Silver Queen trailer, showing off another part of Zadia, supposedly. 650k is meant to be releasing a original graphic novel and an animated short. My apologies. And by 1 million, they're going to be revealing a whole lot of new things. Like a wholly original character voiced by Liam O'Brien from Critical Role and The Legend of Vox Machina. I've not watched either one, so I don't know how big this is. Tabletop RPG and a live playing session with the cast. And depending on how ridiculous this support goes, they might reveal even more shit about the next upcoming arc. Knowing we're at almost $500,000, we're probably going to get there. more than likely not. So yeah, if you want to be updated about what's going on with the Dragon Prince, I highly recommend you follow because I'm definitely going to be trying to keep up as much as I can. And if you do, you'll help me get to 5k, which would help me a lot too.